Hola, soy yo, Vicky, otra vez. It's me, Vicky, again. In today's video, we're going to look at how to make negatives in Spanish, which is really easy. Es tan fácil, es muy fácil hacer negativos en español. Normally, we just add no in front of the verb. Okay, so whatever the verb is, the no goes directly in front of it. Now, the thing we have to remember in Spanish is there are no auxiliary verbs, no helper verbs. So, like in English, when we're making a negative, we use do as well. So, I do not speak German, or I don't speak German. So, we say I do not. In Spanish, you just say I no speak German. Yeah, so no, there's no do's in the negatives there, or doesn'ts, or anything like that. So let's obviously the best thing to do is to use examples, because whenever you can talk about grammar, but you need to see examples to see what I mean. So we're going to look at negatives in different tenses, okay, in several different tenses. We're going to start off with the present simple tense. In other words, things we do or things we don't do, because we're looking at negatives. So the examples here in the present: no hablo español. I don't speak Spanish. So it's not in Spanish, we don't translate the don't, it's just no hablo español. Número dos, no me gusta el queso. I don't like cheese. So me gusta is like, well, sort of doesn't quite translate to that, but there is a video on the verb gustar. If you want to look at that, you just put in any, I mean, there's quite a lot of different videos now, and if you're not sure, if there's a subject that you're not sure of, if you just key in into the search bar, it should come up with whatever videos of mine are here on my channel that deal with that theme, like ser en estar, or pronouns, or lo que sea, whatever. So there is one on gustar if you wanted to look at that. No me gusta el queso. I don't like cheese, which is not true. I do quite like cheese. But notice that the no goes in front of the me. So it's not me no gusta. It's no me gusta. Number three, another lie. No como el chocolate. I don't eat chocolates. Número cuatro, a question. ¿No vas a la playa? So in English, we'd say, like, aren't you going to the beach? And in Spanish, it's just so much simpler. No vas a la playa. You don't go, go to the beach. Número cinco. No vivo en Inglaterra. I don't live in England. Número seis, otra pregunta, another question. ¿No entiendes el español? Don't you understand Spanish? Or you understand Spanish? So remember, simplify. In Spanish, it's normally so simple it's difficult, if that makes sense, because it's a very simplified language. It's English that's complicated, not Spanish. Okay, número siete. Now, in this one, I've used nunca to make the negative, never. Now, I would always, there's not really a rule where to put the nunca, but I always put it at the beginning, because that way you don't have to put in a double negative and put in another no later on. Just start with the nunca. Nunca me acuesto tarde. I never go to bed late. Now notice in English we say I, then never. But of course yo nunca yo, no, you don't need the yo at all. So it's nunca me acuesto tarde. I never go to bed late. Put the nunca at the beginning. That's the easiest way. Because if you say no me acuesto tarde nunca, you have to put the no and the nunca. So avoid that. Put the nunca at the beginning. Nunca. Okay, so the second tense we're going to look at is the present perfect. Remember, the present perfect are things that we have done. Again, there's lots of videos about the present perfect. If you don't know about the present perfect, you really need to watch the videos and know, what I'm talking about first of all. So, first example, no he entendido nada. I have not understood nothing. So notice the double negative there. No he entendido nada. Segundo ejemplo, question. ¿No has comido todavía? Haven't you had lunch yet? Yeah. So in English we say, have not you had lunch yet? Haven't you had lunch yet? So, but in español is, ¿no has comido todavía? Third example, no han puesto la mesa. They haven't laid the table. No han puesto la mesa. Then, nunca lo hemos visto. We have never seen him, or it could be it as well. We have never seen him, or we have never seen it. Nunca lo hemos visto. No han vendido nada. They have not sold nothing, or in English we'd say anything. They haven't sold anything. Ella no ha venido. She hasn't come. Nunca he sido su amigo. I have never been his or her or their friend. Su could be his, her, or their. Again, there's videos on the possessive pronouns and adjectives, my, your, his, her. You can just key that into the search bar and it will come up. The third tense, tercero tiempo, preterito or the preterite. So remember the preterite is the tense we use to talk about past finished actions at a specific point in time, one-off actions. No fui a la fiesta. I didn't go to the party. No me levanté temprano. I didn't get up early. No hablaron conmigo. They didn't speak to me. Now, whenever you're trying to understand what something means, always focus on the verb first. Identify the verb. Identify the ending. What tense is it? Like hablaron. Is it present? Is it past? To make sense of Spanish, you have to identify the verb, the ending of the verb, what tense is it, what person is it, and then the rest will fit in around it. No se sintieron cómodos. No se sintieron cómodos. They didn't feel comfortable. No, this is a question. ¿No aprendiste nada? Didn't you learn anything? Didn't you understand? No, it is learn. No aprendiste nada. Didn't you learn anything? So, and then, no estuvimos allí. We weren't there. No me entendió. He or she didn't understand me. No me. So notice with the pronouns again, have a look at the video for the pronouns. A lot of people, they'll look at that sentence, no me entendió, and they think, oh, it's I didn't. It's because of the me, but it's not. The verb is entendió. The ending is he or she. So it's he or she didn't understand me. The pronoun me is he or she didn't understand me, not I didn't understand. Okay, imperfect. The imperfect is the past tense we use to talk about regular habits and routines in the past, things we used to do, things we were doing, things with no specific beginning or end. The examples. Nunca trabajaban en el campo. They never worked in the country. Yo no quería problemas. I didn't want problems. Él nunca comía en los restaurantes. So I've put the L in to make it clear that it's he, because comía could be he or she or I. So, él nunca comía en los restaurantes. He never ate in restaurants. No jugaban en la calle. They didn't play in the streets, or they didn't used to play in the street. No escribíamos en el ordenador. We didn't write on the computer. Again, ongoing. No veías el YouTube. No veías el YouTube el año pasado. Didn't you watch YouTube last year? No estudiabas español. Didn't you study Spanish? ¿Por qué no? So, no estudiabas español. Okay, and the last tense we're going to just look, there are other tenses, but I'm not going through all of them. We're going to look at some examples in the future of the negatives. No iré a la fiesta. I will not go to the party. Nunca serán médicos. They will never be doctors. No hablarás con él. You will not speak with him. So this is the will or won't. Well, it's the won't because we're doing negatives. No me darás el dinero. Won't you give me the money? No compraremos más regalos. Won't we buy? Oh, sorry, it's not a question, this one. No compraremos más regalos. We won't buy more presents. Carmen, I've got an obsession with cheese, I think, lately. I keep doing these examples with cheese. Carmen comerá queso. Carmen will eat cheese. I have no idea why I picked that example. It's hilarious. And Paco nunca vendrá aquí. Paco will never come here. So, that's negatives in Spanish. Yeah, keep practicing them. You know, practice the pronunciation, and you know, just keep practicing. That's always the recommendation. Okay, so muchas gracias por mirar. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've found the video useful. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I don't know which way it is, and you feel like it. And te veo en el próximo video, y que tu Dios vaya contigo. Adiós.